Hello everyone. Uh, Today we are going to study English, and we are going to talk more about English. Do you love English? Okay, if you like it, follow me and we'll have some explanations about it. Now, today we are going to talk about parts of speech in English. English has uh, different part of speech that can help you to study English, that can help you to know English deeply and you speak it fluently. Now, let's talk about it. Parts of speech. Parts of speech are the basic types of words that English language has. Now, in order to understand English grammar explanations and use the right word form in the right place when you are making a sentence, so one has to recognize that the target word functions in the part of speech, right? Okay. Now, if you are making a sentence, each and every word you are using in the sentence uh, has a special role. Let me say that has a special role. So, and the way the word is used in a sentence determines the part of speech it is. So, these parts of speech are going to see them, and you have some examples. So, and if you want, we are use them in a sentence so that you can have a clear explanation. Then, the first part of speech is a noun. Noun is a part of speech. Examples of a noun: Kenya. Sorry, noun are the names of a person, names of a thing, names of animals that is in a sentence. For example, if I say Kenya is a big city. Now, Kenya is a noun in that sentence, right? Then Peter drinks water. Peter drinks water. Now, Peter is a name of a person. That's why, because it is a name, now it is a noun. Okay, we go to articles. Articles is another part of speech. We have three articles. You have the, you have a, and you have an. So those are examples of articles. Now the third part of speech in English is a verb. Now, verb is a basic part of speech you can know. Without verb, you cannot make a sentence. You cannot make a correct sentence. Because the verb is a word that tells us the action which is being done. For example, Peter cooks potato. Peter cooks potato. Peter is noun. Cook is a verb. So when you remove that verb and you say Peter potato, that is not a correct sentence because there is no verb. So that's why verb plays a special role in making a sentence. Now, examples of verbs. We have verb to go, verb to cook, verb to fetch, verb to sit, verb to teach. So those are the verbs. Now let's go to the part of speech number 4. Pronouns. Pronouns. Do you know pronouns? Okay, if not, let me tell you. Pronouns is another part of speech, and it comes to replace the name of the noun. And the pronoun come to replace the noun. Let me say that. For example, Peter is a person. Peter and is a noun. Peter is a noun. Now, the pronoun that can replace Peter is he. He comes to replace the name of a person who is a boy and who is a man. Let me say that. Comes to replace a female noun. Male noun. And she is another pronoun which comes to replace male, female noun. Examples of pronouns: we have she, we have he, it, we, you, they, and he. Those are pronouns. When you don't want to say the noun which is doing an action, you replace it with a pronoun. For example, I can say Carissa is teaching English. Carissa is teaching English. When I don't want to say that name Carissa, I can replace it with he as a pronoun. And I say, he is teaching English. Right? Right. Now we come to adjectives. Adjectives are the words also that are used during in sentence which describes how something is. For example, adjective comes to describe a person who's doing an action. Comes to describe a noun, to describe a pronoun. You can say he is tall. Peter is tall. Peter is tall. Now, tall is adjective. Now, tall is telling us how Peter is. Peter is tall. Peter is tall. Now, how Peter is? Peter is short. Now, we have examples of adjective. We have tall, big, intelligent, handsome, beautiful, so on. Now, adverbs are also parts of speech. Adverbs are also parts of speech. Now, adverbs also comes to tell us the way something is being done. For example, how Peter is teaching. Peter is teaching slowly. Slowly is adverb. Peter is teaching slowly. Peter is running fastly or quickly. So quickly, slowly, well, and so on. Those are types of examples of adverbs. Now, prepositions are the words that are used in the sentence of English to tell us where something is located. For example, my telephone is on the table. On the table. That word on is what we call preposition. Means that it tells me that the telephone, I can find it on the table. You can say also my laptop is on the table. I am sitting on the bench. Then you can say also I go to the market. I go to the market. To the market. that word to come is a preposition. Now we have many prepositions like of, in, under, and so on. Then we come to conjunctions. Conjunctions are the words that comes to join more than two sentences to form one correct sentence. For example, okay, let me give you examples of verb conjunctions. You have but, you have and you have because of, you have neither nor, either or, both and so on. For example, I can say I am eating rice. I'm eating rice. And also, I am drinking water. I'm eating rice and I am drinking water. So I can use conjunction and to join those two sentences to form one correct sentence. For example, I can say, I am eating rice and I am drinking water. Or you can say, I am eating rice and drinking water. Those two sentences can work. Then we come to interjections or exclamations. You can say, oh my god. I add the exclamation mark. So, but without delaying, let's have more detailed explanations about that one. So, however, in order to shorten this unit, we are going to look at the first 5 classes in the parts of speech above. Then others will be talked about in the next video. Ready? Let's proceed. The first one, nouns. Noun is a name. Nouns are used to name either persons, animals, places, things, collection of person or things, qualities, conditions, actions, or ideas. Examples, we have house. House is a noun. House is a noun. Laptop is a noun. Girl. Girl is a noun. Boy. Noun. Book. Nairobi. Nairobi is a noun of a city. Then trees. Kindness. And so on. Now, there are kinds of nouns there. Nouns are divided into two categories. Now, we have pronouns and we have common nouns. Pronouns, they are proper nouns and common nouns. I've done a mistake. Pronouns and common nouns. Pronoun, proper noun is the particular name of a person or a thing. Particular name of person or thing means that it is your name, not you commonly. So, and the names of the people, books, countries, schools, towns, are examples of pronouns. So then we are going to have some examples of proper nouns and their usage in a sentence. For example, if I say, I am Gasana, my country is Rwanda. I am Erina, and I am Rwandan. So that those Gasana and Erina and Rwanda are examples of proper nouns. Example, we have Akagera City Parents School, Kigali, Gasana, Mathematics, Monday, Emuki Precise English Grammar. So those are called proper nouns. Then we have also what we call common nouns. Common nouns, we shall talk about them in the next video. Thank you very much for following.